Hey, welcome back to you, Monstar Gaming. I have not gotten to level 42 yet. I've been trying to move along a little bit and, try to complete the train and the plane and things like that. But I did want to do a quick video of some of the factories that, at least to the point where I am now, that you're going to be using the most. Because there's some that you're just going to be using over and over and over. Just so you can get kind of familiar with it if you're just starting out in the game or you're somewhere like below 30. The ones that you're going to be using the most. So you have the bakery, the feed mill for sure you're going to start using very, very quickly because you need to feed your animals, of course. But you have the bakery, the feed mill, the dairy farm, and the sugar farm. I would say those are the core ones. These other ones here do come out later and they kind of help you make more advanced stuff. But I would say that these are the core four. So I'm actually going to go into them and you can kind of see what they look like. So the bakery is right here. It's one of the first that you can unlock. It's really cool. You do start out with bread, which is super simple. You just need wheat. Then you can make cookies, bagel, pizza, potatoes, banana bread, which I just unlocked this one. I believe it was level 41 because now I can get bananas. And then later on, I'm going to get seafood pizza at level 55, which I believe is when I can unlock. Oh no, so it must be a little bit after this because I'm pretty sure right here is when I'm going to be able to get some fish. So that it's going to keep it super interesting and unlock a whole bunch of other stuff. The other one is the feed mill. Right away, you're going to have the cows. So you need wheat and corn, which are very, very easy to produce. Then you get the chicken feed, sheep feed, and then beef feed. I think when you're in the 30s, you get that, low 30s. And pigs, I get next level, which I'm really excited about to get another animal. Should change things a little bit. This is really cool because it unlocked things like candy and things like that. Oh, no, not candy. Stuff that needs honey. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, so honey caramel, stuff like that. So, all right, the next one that's super popular is the dairy factory, of course, because you get cows really quickly. So you get cream, later you get cheese, later you get butter, later you get yogurt, and then you get peach yogurt. So technically I can make peach yogurt right now because I do have peaches, but I wouldn't be able to make it fast enough. So it looks like in a few levels I'll be able to do that, which is exciting. And I don't know if there's another ingredient in there that I'm going to need, so who knows. And then the other one is the sugar factory, which you're going to use a lot with the sugar cane. So you can do just sugar, straight up sugar. You can do syrup, caramel, and honey caramel. I probably unlocked only a few levels back. I think 38 or something was where the bees come about. Now we're going to go into the fields over here. Let's see. I'm actually going to zoom in so you guys can see this better. So these are strawberries, which are awesome. You'll use that for a variety of different things. But when you're growing stuff, I'm going to go over this as well. You're going to start with the wheat, then you're going to unlock the corn, then you're going to unlock carrots, then you're going to unlock sugarcane. If you can notice the price of these, this is per square that you're planting. This is the only one that's free. So there are some players that will wheat, and it's called wheating, where you basically just grow as much wheat as you're available, harvest it, and grow as much, harvest it, grow as much, harvest it, because you get 1 XP per tile. So that's a quick way to get XP. Actually, it's not a quick way, but it's a simple way, even though it will take you forever to do it, but whatever. Then you have corn, which costs 1, which isn't much. Carrots cost 2. Sugarcane costs 3. Cotton 4. Strawberry 5. Tomato 6. Once you get to this point up here, you are going to be making a pretty good amount from selling these products. So these small amounts are they're not meaningless. You do have to be aware that they cost you something, But at the same time, they do cost you something because they're going to get you a lot more in the game. They're going to get you more XP and they're going to get you more money because they take longer. So it is nice. So they're more expensive for you to produce, but you're also going to get more in return. And then pepper is going to be unlocked in 43, which is really exciting. There's going to be some new things popping up for me there, which is really cool. So let's see. I have all this sugarcane growing over here. Once again, the ones that are going to be the most common are probably on this screen right here. Strawberries, I think tomatoes, overall, you're probably going to need more than strawberries. And then the cotton, you're not going to need as much at the beginning, like when you get to this area. Just from like what I've seen. You'll definitely need wheat, corn, carrots, sugarcane. You always want to have some strawberries on hand, so I'm actually going to build some more strawberries right here. And then tomatoes, which look really cool right here. So that's one thing that I don't do enough. When you play all the time, you're quickly producing this, quickly producing that. But it's always good to kind of check out your town and check out what the people are doing. It's really interesting to see what they do. They spend a lot of time working on these animations. So all the people that you do see do pop up here and there, and they kind of wander around and do their stuff. So they actually have, characters that are doing that. They're not random and they're not like disappear and stuff like that. You'll see the same characters. If you go play every day, you'll see them in different parts of town, kind of running around, doing their stuff, which is really cool. And I like that. I like when they have those small details, which are really cool. So sometimes you'll see the police driving around. You'll see this lady over here is always jogging. Have not seen that guy jogging with her lately, so whatever, they ran through the thing, but that's fine. And even in the in all the factories here, you can see the little animations, the little chickies over here. That guy is pushing a stroller, I think, a twin stroller. So I always recommend, if you do play this game, to really get into it. Every now and again, slow down and just look around the town and see what people are doing. Sometimes you'll see people crossing the street. Sometimes you'll see people just talking. I think I saw a photographer the other day just taking pictures. Let's see. Oh, here's a bunch of people over here. Wow. Little girl with a balloon. And there's still a lot more for me to unlock over here. So eventually I'm going to work on expanding because I do need to expand. But for now I'm doing okay. Actually, that road back there doesn't seem to go anywhere. I might have to fix that little strip of road back here. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, so I just wanted to go over that real quick. I can show you some of the other buildings that I like to use. This one you use pretty regularly. So you will need strawberries for the milkshake. You'll need tomatoes for the cheeseburger, sandwiches, and then French fries. And later I'll unlock baked potato. So I like that they show you like what's coming up in the near future, so you can kind of get an idea. I think most of these make sense. They try to bring them down to the most basic, which I think makes a ton of sense. So you're not trying to get 10 materials for one thing. So cotton fabric, yarn, perfect. Silk fabric gets you silk, Let's see, plastics is pretty cool. These do take a while though. You'll see that the more difficult ones or more high level ones are going to take you longer. Inflatable boat and then shuttlecock, who knows, that'll probably take a while. Rubber is 57 minutes, plastic 154. And then like I mentioned in the other video, the cool thing is once you really start getting a hang of the game, you are going to start producing a lot of these, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. And you're going to use those to level up every part of your factories and things like that. So, like this one right here, the dairy factory, I get +5 revenue, I get +15 XP, things produce quicker, I got an extra thing. So these are really cool things to work on, even though you kind of forget about them a little bit. I just say go mine, get as many of these things, and then try to upgrade these factories so they produce quicker for you, they make you more money, they make you more XP. So you're doing the same thing, but you're producing more. Because like they say, you start working, you do things better, you find ways to be more efficient, you find ways to get more profit, etc., etc. So it makes a lot of sense. Let's see, thus the cotton, which is really cool. I forget what these guys are doing. Oh, cacao. So you can get like chocolate out of that. So I just unlocked this little area over here. I'm going to continue building. But yeah, those are the basic things there. The game is really nice. It progresses slowly, but not like at a snail's pace. It does progress slowly enough where once you get the new building and you have these new things to produce, you're not like overwhelmed, like, oh my God, how do I build that? I don't have enough of this, enough of that. It really moves at a nice, slow pace, and it never forces you to go anywhere. You know, there's a lot of games that kind of force you to complete these 10 tasks. You only have this much time, or if you don't complete A, B, C, and D, you can't go to the next thing. Like, they don't force you to do anything. The only thing that they will say is the population up here, if you can see it. You always want to make sure that your population is maxed, so it will allow you to go to the next level. But there's so many other things to do that you're not going to be stressed out about that one little thing. Even the orders here, if you're like, you know what, I'm never going to produce that, delete it. Who cares? 30 minutes, another one's going to pop up. Like, it's a very casual game. I think it's a stress reliever type game, and just kind of get you in the zone, get your mind off other things, and just play. And then once you get the city market, which you do get kind of early on, everything's crazy expensive, and it always will be. But if you ever need to get something in a pinch, you can always buy it from there. Just manage your funds so you're not overspending and then you run out of money. Like, you don't want to do that. But sometimes, you know, you might have to buy something and then sell it at a discount, but at least you completed the order to get XP. Because essentially these things you're purchasing so you can complete something and get XP. So even if you take a money loss, the XP might be what you need. I unlocked a bunch of these with the with the green cash there. It's one of the few areas in the game that I would definitely recommend spending the in-game money, because this is forever. So as soon as you unlock more new boxes, you have that forever. So it's an ongoing benefit. The other thing is these ones, to expand like how many things you can produce. Those ones are really good too. You'll see the ones that are going to ask you the most. So if you want to spend the extra 12 here to have another one, I mean, that's a really good thing too, because it's going to be forever. Don't ever use that money for completing orders like on the fly. If you're going to complete orders on the fly, just buy the little thing that you need if you can. But if you have a lot of friends in the game, they'll probably, you know, help you with your orders, so you don't even have to do that too often. So that will be a whole other video of getting friends, getting into co-ops, how to be friendly and how to be a friendly neighbor, how to, you know, get people to help you out a little bit more, things like that. But just wanted to go over the real basics. Even though this could look like overwhelming, just looking at all of this game is not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming at all. Like I said, it increases in difficulty or increases in activities very gradually. You will not be stressed out. This is a very calm and fun game. So check it out. And once again, thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for checking out Start Gaming. Please like and subscribe. I'll make another video once I hit 42. And then, you know, I have some other topics that I'd like to talk about. This channel does talk about a variety of different games. So if you do see any other games on this channel that you're curious about hearing more about, some of the videos are a little old, and I have no problem going back and playing them a little bit more and getting more info for you guys. But right now, this is what I'm working on, just because it's such a fun casual game to get into. All right, thanks everybody.